Hi lovelies, I wanted to come and do a review for you guys on this hair. I was sent this hair from a company called Pravichic. I will put all the information down below in the description bar, as well as the link right here for you guys, just in case you want to check out the site. I was sent 3 bundles of hair. I was sent a 20, a 18, and a 14.5 inch, as well as, I believe, let me check the closure length. Yeah, and I was also sent a 16-inch closure. I've had this hair in for about a month. The hair is in, I want to say, a medium to low luster. I did layer the hair, and I did trim the ends just a little bit. Not too much. Coarse, curly, wavy hair. This is not its natural state. In my previous video, when I did the show and tell, that was sort of its natural state. I just added a couple curling aids to kind of help it, you know, get a little wave pattern going on. The shine that you do see on here, I added just a little bit of one and only argan oil. I added 2 dime sizes, 1 to each side, because this hair is processed and has had chemicals on it. I definitely want to make sure that I'm putting the moisture back into it. So I also deep condition the hair once a week, once in 1.5 weeks or something like that. And I normally have, I think the last time I deep conditioned it, I let the hair sit in the microwave for about 1 minute and 20 seconds. And I let it deep condition for another 3 to 4 hours. So it definitely was really soft and conditioned. You can tell when I let it air dry, it was super soft and manageable. And that's what I want, especially when you put any chemicals on your hair. You definitely want to make sure you're deep conditioning that hair. And so that's pretty much what I did. I curled the hair with the 1-inch barrel curling iron and my flat iron. And I just used a little bit of this John Frieda hairspray, and this is the volume hairspray. I will say with this hairspray, it works, but it semi-works. It doesn't really give me a good hold with this hair for some reason. I originally tried to get a golden brown, like a honey brown, and I watched a couple tutorials on here, and I don't know what it was. I personally just could not get it. I sat it outside in the sun with developer, I think 40 developer, and it just was not working for me. Some pieces would turn, and I sat it outside for like 4 hours. Maybe it just wasn't hot enough where I was at, because I think the sun was going in and out. And so I just don't have the patience for all that. So yeah, what I did was actually take some 40 developer, and I took a BW2 bleach, and I attempted, listen to the words, attempted to bleach the hair, because I wanted that, like the light brown color. And so when I did try to bleach it, a lot of red undertones showed. When I rinsed out the hair, it was a lot of red hues, like red stripes throughout the hair. So I figured out that was just not a good option for this hair, and I didn't have the patience to deal with it and try to fix it, because I did mix it with some red gold corrector, but that wasn't working. So yeah, I just kind of gave up with that. And so yes, the color that I applied is by Wella, and it is the 5WV in cinnamon. I placed it on the hair, and I left it on for the time that it said. I believe it was like 30 to 45 minutes or so. I think I ended up falling asleep. I left it on longer than that. And then I rinsed it off, and this is the color that I got. And because I did, like I said, apply some bleach to it with the BW2, there were some spots that were actually lighter than others throughout my hair. And more so towards like the front, like you can see like chunks of highlighted areas. And then you can see a little bit going on right here on this part. I think it turned out really nicely, actually. In the sun, it actually looks a little bit lighter. But yeah, I definitely like it, and I do get compliments on it. So, hey. Does the hair tangle? Yes, I have gotten some tangling out of this hair. I don't know if it's because the hair is coarse, and that is why, I'm assuming that is why, because you cannot let this hair go without running your fingers through it for a long period of time. Otherwise, it's going to tangle up, more so in the nape of the neck. Even in its natural state, it tends to tangle because it is coarse. So when I do put certain products on it, as far as like curling products and curling aids, it does kind of tangle. And then when it tangles, it goes into those small knots, which are really aggravating. But it doesn't happen often. The tangling, as far as in the nape of the neck, it does happen often. So I do tend to keep like a brush. Like as you can see, I have this brush right here, and I purchased this from my local beauty supply store, and this brush works wonders on this hair. I always have certain hairs where this brush just does the works, and this is a type of hair that actually does really good with this brush. I definitely love this. I need to carry it in my purse, because I'm always with my fingers, I'm always combing through my hair just to make sure it doesn't tangle up in the back. As far as shedding, The hair does shed. I did not sell my wefts. I am going to say it doesn't shed like excessively, but it does shed. In a time of me, let me see if I can comb. If I'm combing out my hair with my fingers, I am bound to get, not right now, because I think I've already brushed my hair out. I'm bound to get maybe 4 or 5 strands if I'm in my hair constantly, which I am. So, but it's to eliminate any of the tangling that I might get throughout the day. At first, I know in my previous video when I did the show and tell, I did not have all the hair installed. And I came back because I straightened it, and I will probably put a picture in here somewhere. It's not a good picture, but I straightened it, and I did not like how thin it looked when it was straightened. So the only piece of hair that I have is this hair right here. I ended up sewing in the rest of the tracks, and so it gave me about maybe I think four more rows, and I could have added this piece, but I just decided not to. And so this is really the natural state of the hair. And this was the color. And that's pretty much my review on this hair. Check out the website. I will put the information down below for you guys if you are interested, and I will see you in my next video. Alright, bye. Thanks for watching.